I wasn't thinking I could rotate that far, but I had so much speed and height, and then the wind was, really pinning the board on my feet, so I was able to get the tail back towards the beach, and then when I landed, I was surprised I was so stable on the board. I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna make it, so I just rolled out of it, just rotated back out, and that was it. It was, before I thought about it, it was done.
Did you comment with anyone when you paddle back? You're like, hey.
Well, I paddled back, and all the boys, because we had been sitting there saying, oh, the wind is really good for airs, like coming into the rights, it's really good for trying big rotations, and Kolohe kept saying that. And then I caught that wave, and then I guess they saw me go up, but they didn't see that I made it. And Mitch Cruz, like wasn't even halfway back out, and Mitch was yelling to me. He was just like, "Did you make it? Did you make that?" And so my friend Todd was out there taking photos, and he said the boys were all going, "Paddle faster so we can hear if you made it," because like, get back out here. But I couldn't hear them because of the wind and stuff. So, but I was pretty stoked. Yeah.
And I'm sure it's kind of early to sink all in. But what are your thoughts about that? Is it something you wanted to accomplish, or it's like?
And there's in surfing, because the board's so big, you can't just you can't spin it like a skateboard or whatever. So it's rare to get new maneuvers. It's really rare to make a new maneuver. So only a couple times in my life have I been working on something new, and I wasn't really even working on that. I guess the rodeo clown was a new one. Air reverses in the early days, in the late 80s, early 90s, that was like the new thing we were trying to actually get in the air off the lip instead of like an alley-oop, and instead of like a just a hop, we were trying to do like a proper air with the reverse, and that was like in 89, around that time, 90, when we first started making those, and like doing tail slides to like reverse slides. Those were new moves back then and stuff. But it's not often. The flip was probably the last new maneuver, and then the 720 alley-oop that Albie did. I think there's a few different rotations of the 720 that you can do, more inverted and rail grab. But I've never really tried them reverse. I just if you can get high enough, that's the problem, is like getting high enough and then being able to land with enough stability, enough just like stick the thing and then be fine. Like I landed and I couldn't believe I was on my feet, So
pretty happy
it was nice.
with it.
It was a good feeling.
I mean, like PK was saying, are you too old to do that? Because Kolohe was in the water, Gabe was in the water, Slater was just like early surfing. It's like we would expect those guys to be doing those turns. What do you have to say about, Frick?
I don't know. I did it, man.
Yeah,
I'm still. Look, I just love surfing. I love that. Today or tomorrow I might go out and do something I haven't done, and today was one of those days. So that's. I think that's what keeps you advancing. It keeps you excited about doing stuff. Doing something you've never done before. I think everyone wants to do that.
But we won't be seeing you on the longboard division soon.
No longboards for me. I'm going shorter and shorter.
Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you, guys.